What is culture?
Culture is the ideas, beliefs, norms, and behaviors within a given group. And it can be seen as the waves of an ocean where people impact each other's cultures through like transmitting their cultural beliefs through their actions.
I think culture can be a gift to people that know how to use it in a way that empowers other people within the community. And when I say empower, I mean it brings them joy and it provides a good way of life for other people.
Is going to be 21. You're not Hansa Hood, babe, you're still Hansa.
I love Birmingham, I love being from Birmingham.
Walk up a road and you've got the rich people, walk down the road, you've got the user asking you for £2 bus fare, but really he wants his crack.
People like always come for Birmingham for the accents.
Black country will say, yam want a cuppa yam, but we all say, do you want a cuppa?
It's actually the black country accent that makes us look bad.
Birmingham is Birmingham.
Burger and sauce, Birmingham delicacy. Oh, you can get the order going right now.
Alright, so pretty much Sheffield is one of the greatest cities in the world.
It's not that big and it's not that small.
Every part of Sheffield's got its own accent. It literally just depends who you're speaking to.
Instead of saying alright, we'll say alright.
Off your pop basically means like you can get out.
Sheffield is the city of steel.
Everyone's welcome, literally come in, you fit in straight away.
You're gonna bump into everyone, you know.
I really do hope you guys took some more shots. People really do think that we live in a farm.
I call it P-Town. That's what I call it, yeah. P-Town.
We're a city.
We got the second biggest bus station in Europe.
Which is called Northerners. That's where we are in Northerners.
Near Blackpool, and I don't like that at all.
I'm the near Manchester.
No one's the same in Preston. Everyone's got their own little phrases.
He'll get called a milky chava, where I'll get called a chocky chava. There's more friendly people up here.
Yeah, but more friendly than Southerners.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is London, where we call home.
Whatever image you have of London, chuck out the window, because that's not what it's like.
They think London's like Top Boy, like everyone just gets stabbed or shot.
They thought everyone in London's rude or...
I would say that London is like a spice rack filled with so many different flavours.
So you won't go to one place and it'll be the same.
And the oh yeah, FOMO is so big in London. Not gonna lie, I think London is ruthless.
Fast pace, you don't stop. So whatever you need and whatever you want, get it.
Do you remember the kids that used to say it was from the hub, but you know they weren't?
No.
And they just tried to fit in and that. Yeah, trust me, man. I was like, wow.
You're like, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
It's like, why would you want to come from where I've come from, like, be through what I've been through? You know what I mean?
But it's still.
It's like London. These look like council flats. It seems a bit the ghetto here in this area.
You're in the bits.
I've got like English friends that have been told they're not allowed to go through this area, even like on the bus, like it's off limits. But it's not. It's got a really bad rep, but it's really not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Pitsmore, Bangreave.
We basically are here as part of the culture exchange to learn what does being from Sheffield mean? What is the heritage of Sheffield? What are the difficulties and the barriers that young people face? What is history to you guys as far as you're concerned for Sheffield? So we can take that and say, you know what, this is what we do in London. And this may work for you guys. Well, so what do you do in Sheffield? And we're like, right, okay, this might work here in London too. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's about that exchange of knowledge, that exchange of ideas.
When we all in here, we respect each other. We like, if you come in there, you know everyone's your friend, no matter what happens outside. And if you need anything, we'll help you. It's like friendship, brotherhood. You know what I mean? That's what works well for us as well. But it's like people come here and they feel safe. Everyone that comes here has got pure intention.
We live in a internet world at the moment, you get it? COVID affected the lives of possibly every single young person. So when you meet people in person, you actually make that paradigm shift of this is real, this is happening.
What I would like to do would be to bring everyone back together, bring back community cohesion and really live out what community means, being together, being able to... Back in the day, people used to ask like their neighbours for sugar, for an egg. Do you know what I mean? But now it's like if you do that, it's...
In this kind of time in general, there's a lot of like difficulties for young people to go through. Like it's kind of hard, like growing up in like this kind of area with like obviously everything that's going on in the world. Like I think people kind of struggle to know exactly what they want in life.
What is important to you at this point in your life right now?
We'll go like this, yeah?
This one's deep still.
Do you want my honest answer or the camera answer? Because we might get emotional.
So I had kids when I was 19, and growing up, I never had my daddy passed away, so I didn't have no one to look up to. And my mum never worked. All my siblings don't work. And so it was just, don't want my kids to grow up like that, innit? I don't want my kids to grow up with no motivation or anyone doing anything around them.
For me, it is important for me to build like my character and just be a bit more, because I am approachable and I am like confident, but I just need to be more out there.
I don't know, I feel like I'm still trying to figure out what I like and what I want to do. So probably like finding myself and figuring out what I want to do in the future.
And yeah, I just do good in my social life, I suppose. Have a social life. Because I think I lost it back in college. After I finished college and such, I didn't really get like, I wasn't in touch with my friends or anything like that.
I think for me, my aim is to get excited, feel excited about the city I live in, feel excited about life, having a career.
And just doing something in my life, really. Progressing in life and yeah, making something of life, that's it.
I just want to prove people wrong me. I'm not even going to lie to you. Whoever told me that I couldn't do that, I am going to do that. So, yeah.
That's the truth, man. You just want to prove everyone wrong.
Oh, we say ta-da. 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 Please. Please. Ta-da. In the East End. Ta-da.
Going to a pub, yeah. Going to a pub in Birmingham. Yeah, in Birmingham, ask for a roll. They're going to look at you all confused. It's a cop. It's a cop.
It's a roll. Is that a bacon roll? I want a bacon salad, no? Like, this is crazy, man.
It's a cop. Just listen. Ignore her. She's not representing Brum right now. Rachel's representing Brum right now. It's a cop. It's a cop.
What is it like being a young person in Preston?
Things aren't given to you, you have to work for it.
Like, everyone just firms it over, you know?
Yeah, we're just, it is what it is. I feel like you don't have a choice in Birmingham because I feel like everybody's doing something. Like even if you look at it, like the Instagram pages and stuff, everybody's got their own little business or something like that.
Growing up in the East End, you wouldn't change it for the world. Your neighbours have got a smashed window, that don't mean nothing. Do you know what I mean? Just build it up. We ain't trying to get a double glazed window around here. We're cocky and we're cockney for a reason, and that's because, you know what, we've got nothing. And with nothing, we still make something happen. Do you know what I mean?
Being in East London, I'm surrounded by a lot of people that are hustlers and people that get it.
We say we're going to go graft. That's our hustle. Grafting is like hustling.
The one thing we say is that we're locked in. We're locked in.
When you're grafting, right? You hustling, you're grafting. When you're locked in, think about a lock. Once you got the lock, you can't come back out. The lock, we got the lock, we locked it, it's gone away.
People don't understand how exciting for somebody that's never left Preston it is to go to London or a big city like that and just see it.
When you grew up here for most of your life and you know all the streets, you know your people, you just love it.
Sheffield, like, we'll have a full conversation and like, yeah, you alright, mate? Yeah, take care, bro. See that? See how we just moved. You didn't even say it's you. I miss Sheffield now. I wanna go back to, you know what I'm saying? Old ladies calling me no. Honey. Oh, you're a star.
The butter pies.
The butter pie?
The butter pie.
What's a butter pie? I never heard of that.
Yeah, the butter pies. I think I'm proud. Butter pies are amazing.
Why is change important?
Why is change important? Because you can't be stagnant. Like, you can't have the same rigid beliefs, because people change, societies change, and you need to change alongside with it.
I feel like without change, you don't have growth. I feel like those are literally two things that are very, very interlinked.
Even though on TV, you know, we might see people living luxurious lives, that's not what it's like for the majority of people. So those of us who have enough privilege to be able to try and create change need to band together in order to make that happen in solidarity with those who are born in different positions to us.
I did something called like trauma-informed like training,
Right.
and then they spoke about a cycle. Like, when you've gone through something that you haven't dealt with, you're always gonna be in the triggered stage, and it's the build-up, and you don't realize it. So it's sick. It's so
Wow.
sick. Learning about yourself and learning about human psychology is mad.
What's beautiful is you guys have got this already. It took me 50 years to get it.
Everyone gets in that one time
Yeah,
now.
honestly.
You have to
That
go.
one time.
You end up going through a crisis before you recognise that. You know what I mean? You've been operating in the wrong space.
MC Nige, we're older than you know. In spirit.
For real.
We're old women.
No, literally. Why is that the case?
I swear to God,
Nah.
But I'm telling you, be in the right spot.
The journey within this program was just about really getting inspired, really kind of finding dots, you know, connecting dots between me and other people and how we think and how we can create this like energy that can move me forward and can move, you know, we can all go forward basically.
You've always got to realise who you're doing it for. If I was doing it for me, I never would have worked with the police. But it's not for me, that's selfish of me. I'm doing it for young people.
Because we're all kind of like, I think we're quite similar people in the way that like we all like doing community work, youth work, like we're kind of like activists, and like we all kind of do a similar sort of thing. We definitely clicked.
One of the things that community means for me is that a livable place for everyone. And is that what you see when you look around your local area? Do you see a livable place for everyone?
This is nothing like it used to be back a day. It was a smaller library. They monopolised it, capitalist society, you know, all of that crap. Through this there, through a waterfall which no one can actually go on, because if you do, you're going to get in trouble. Someone's going to shout at you and scream at you. Everything's changing, lots of development. It's becoming less like home, more like a place for tourists to come, and more attractions and more big landscapes and landmarks sort of thing.
I'm very well.
Yeah. Look amazing. Look what we're green. I know. Thank you.
Very carnival.
I think everyone's closer. People that came in with no confidence have got more confidence. You can see it like from the beginning to now. It's a big difference for everyone. No one's strangers. Before it felt like everyone was strangers. It was kind of everyone saying hi, hi. Now it's more, everyone's more comfortable with each other.
Like me, a lot of people want to break the molds, want to stay away from stereotypes, and it's interesting seeing how where people grew up and where they come from and the paths that they've led has kind of led them to where they are now and the changes that they want to make. So it's nice being in an environment with people that actually actively want to do things.
If you're mentally strong, you can do anything you put your mind to. I believe that, and I'll quote it, because that's life. Life is hard, and you took everything and you got it. You've got to make your own luck. Don't wait for anybody else. You've got to make your own luck. Do what you're going to go and do. You know what I mean? That's in my head. And it's not about me anymore. It's about helping these kids that are vulnerable, the kids that are at risk, like I was.
They say it takes a village to raise a child. What happens when that child is in a village? And what becomes of them? The world of rising technology is true. I definitely have. And before joining the social...
Right then. Yes. Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well today.
Yeah.
Before I begin, can I please get a show of hands if you are a passionate entrepreneur, creative, or you're just passionate about your career? Alright, I see a lot of them.
We're from Preston in Lancashire and we're creating a podcast for young people, by young people, to make that change in the community.
Hey everyone, my name's Mo. I want to tell you about Empower Youth. It's a project I want to start in East London. So let me start again. I was once that kid that gave up on himself because I was kicked out of school. I went down the wrong path and thought I'd never amount to anything.
I'm sure each and every one of us here has a point in their life where they felt alone. I definitely have. So Connecting Minds is a community and youth-led project which uses AI and social media as a tool to address technological poverty.
Hi, my name's Will and I come from Just Will Productions, and I'm here today because I believe I have a solution to the problem that is the inaffordability to pursuing a career within the music industry.
Wrapping up the east of London, straight fresh out of the dungeon. Ain't no one got a flow like me, ain't no one gonna still the showing like me. I didn't mean to sound cocky, but I state facts.
It was just really lovely to be in that space with everyone, and I feel like we were all so accepting of each other and inclusive, and there was no judgment there, which is really hard to find.
You are just amazing. The projects you've come up with, the passion, the skill is just mind-boggling.
It doesn't matter if you were on your phone, had a piece of paper, or you were so good that you can remember it. It doesn't matter, you got up here and you did it, and I was blown away by that. But the second thing that really struck me is you've got a problem, you found a solution, and you're working together. I think it's just terrific, and I could talk all day about it, but well done.
I pulled the wheel up! I had to pull your wheel up because you're safe!
Everybody in that room.
I'm just really relieved, you know, because I had so much nerves, and then when it was my turn to come up, you know.
This guy is a legend. Nobody could have done what he done. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yes.
So I'm amazed.
I always felt like my point in life was to help people, to inspire and to give back. The Cultural Exchange Programme gave me the opportunity. And then most importantly, it really gave me a family. I came from a place where I had no family, been in the care system. So to have a bunch of people from all over the UK tell you, you know, your family, it's absolutely amazing.
I feel like I left the program feeling really grateful for other people's generosity, kindness, and just like made me like, oh, like we can be a community, we can be, you know.
I built friendships that I didn't think I'd actually build, because...
Don't look at me.
Well, I didn't think I'd be mates with you. I'm joking.
I got to learn a lot from them. I got to hear a lot from them as well, hear their stories. It sort of inspires me as well.
Like I said, I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know where to start from. And now I feel like I'm at the point where I can go and do things by myself without, as good as the support is from everyone, but eventually you have to go and do things yourself. And now I'm way more confident in like, what I want to do, what I have to do. And
we built this mad bond where I'm like pretty much family members with everyone now.
It's amazing to have a community together that shares the same vision of wanting to shape the future. I think that's basically what the whole purpose of the Cultural Exchange Programme might even be, about sharing a vision together.
I'm inspired right now, you know. I'm inspired right now. I see.
You're actually a comedy.
I've seen things that I've never seen before.
This is going too slow. Why are we about to crash into the wall?
Yeah, innit? Yo, Ahmed, chill.
What's going on?
Right now. Put on neutral. Stop.
I love the Social Ark and them things there. Free the guys. Social Ark. Free up all the guys. Look at these ops. They're riding on a boat. About to man. And they can't even float.